Video99. April 13, 2013. Friends, I had to be absent for a period in which we're just distant, helping teams that are taking care of problems with other colonies in a place that you call Epsilon Boötes. But now I shall be allocated here, because things are coming to their critical points. Friends, not be misled by advertisements of atomic missiles flying by your atmosphere to reach other countries. The Pleiadians will be on hand to prevent a massive contamination of regions by such weapons. But, rest assured that many of atomic devices are already planted in key locations of mass depopulation by your elites, to simulate attacks by missiles that will be impossible to accomplish. They have shipped and installed the atomic devices, packaged in lead to avoid being detected by Pleiadians. The accident shown to me by CB of a truck being lifted by a force field in Germany is an example of how Pleiadians warn that they know what is being transported. Yours governments are doing great activities using underground tunnels, not to be easily detected in the positioning of these atomic devices. The most populous country of your planet, allied to some few other neighbors, are keeping an indirect agreement with a consortium of 3 races which maintains a base in the mountains of the Himalayas, who donated DNA for some Asian populations in ancient times in the formation of these races here on the planet, who have long searched your planet. And not to hit against the rules of the Community Galactica, they will not attend direct action but intend to occupy several sites that are already ready and virtually uninhabited until now, ostensibly to settle their races on the planet soon. Even some portals are ready to be activated. After the alleged populational reorganization planned by your leaders for the planet. As you are seeing, I'm not allowed to name country names, but I'm sure you friends know what we're talking about here. The depopulation is planned into Europe, Asia, Africa, Oceania, and almost all of North America. Other regions will be selected later. But those plans are being analyzed by the CG, and many societies will be protected as far as possible by direct interventions of our allied fleets. Eventually direct confrontations can happen. And I need to emphasize here, you friends do not believe in any action that your governments proclaim as alien attacks. In reality, we will be protecting you against them. Your elites called Western, which govern the economy on the planet so far, are in the process of being eliminated by the elites from East Asian, and this internal dispute for control of the planet will generate a great upheaval in all regions. All military actions on the planet are currently preparing for this conflict. As in a great game, where each of the 2 factions has its own plans for population control and economic of the planet. Do not blame one or another country for starting this conflict. This is all a circus armed by the 2 factions of elites. Some country will be used as the trigger, and you can be sure it will not be by choice of its citizens. The volcanic activity that was being kept under control is no longer, and some more major events will happen anytime on the planet. Be alert those who are near these areas of risk. The tectonic plates are moving faster, and the planetas are repositioning themselves daily to reduce the speed physically interacting with planet Earth. This part is being coordinated by scientists Arcturians and has given positive results so far. The incidence of meteors and asteroids also could intensify in coming times, as much as detaching from the asteroid belt, due to various gravitational interference caused by the passage of the solar system by a great cloud of cosmic energy, and end up spending only at the end of 2014. This passage by this cosmic cloud during next years will stabilize and ratify the new frequency of vibration of the planet, and will simultaneously cleanse the planet of all extraneous vibrations, the current process of ascension. The gradual neutralization of U called by Van Allen belt also give the interaction and absorption of that great cloud of cosmic energy. The biggest concern at the moment of U must be the collapse of your economies globally, which will culminate with all military actions planned against thy people. Unfortunately for this type of social action there is no way of intervention. We will be observing the consequences to try to minimize the effects generated by them, with special equipment to supply energy and food to the most affected and isolated regions. Stay alert all of you as well, because the tension in the aura of the planet is showing that the events are on the verge of happening in sequence. I'll keep you informed of the sequence of events until the next meeting. That the strength and hope be present in your hearts and minds.